Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Judith. So guys, on this channel I share my life as a single mom. I also share my healing journey. So guys, sometimes you'll find me so motivating, and other times you'll find me like someone who has given up, someone who is bitter, and all those things. Just take it as it is, guys. Don't dig into it. Please consider subscribing to this channel. I am sure that you will find me motivating and just encouraging and so many things. Please subscribe if you haven't. So now guys, my neighbor is building, so forgive me because you'll hear some noises, the digging, some, I don't know, yeah, so you'll hear noises maybe throughout the video because there is nothing I can do about it and I have to make a YouTube video anyway. So guys, so today I'm sharing the things I am healing from. And when I say things I am healing from, guys, I am one person who has let some situations linger in my life for far too long. Things that I should have dealt with a long time ago, I have let them linger in my life for far too long, and they have affected me deeply. So that is why I'm saying that I am healing. I don't know if at one point I will ever feel like I have fully healed, or maybe I will die trying. Either way, I have to try, right? Because life is for the living. So now, the first thing that I'm healing from is that people can actually live without me. I think this is one thing that firstborns in Africa, or I don't know if it is in Kenya, and especially firstborn daughters, I think this is something that most of us suffer from. They instill in you this stupid thing like people cannot live without you. So you believe it, and then you feel like you have to live your life saving people, saving other people, and feel guilty when every time that you cannot do something for someone. So now I have done that with my siblings. I've also done that with the father of my children. So now with my siblings, it was more of I became a parent, like literally a parent to them, and it drained me mentally because now their mistakes. Every time they made mistakes, I took it personally. Like, I am paying school fees for you. How dare you not go to school? How dare you not do this? And then even when they became adults and started making mistakes, I took those mistakes personally. And then I was always there offering solutions, offering advices that I wasn't even asked for. And this is what you need to do. You need to do it this way, and I am ready to help you. In fact, come even live in my house. I will do this for you. You have to get back on your feet. You can do it. All that. As much as it sounds good, and maybe for someone who will appreciate it, it became like it was my job. It was my job to always pick people up whenever they fell. When sometimes actually people should just pick themselves up. And it created some bitterness in my heart because when you are so much into other people's lives, you expect them to behave in a certain way, and when they don't, you take it personally. You feel like they are doing it to spite you or something. So that is one thing that I'm actually healing from. And then when it comes to the father of my children, I can say that I have mothered this man for far too long, guys. Like, I was always there to tell him things that I think like a fully grown human being should be knowing. You should take care of your health. You shouldn't be drinking. You should be a good father. You should be talking to your children. You should be actively involved in bringing up your children. You should do homework with them. You should, I don't know, you should spend some quality time with them physically. You need to be there and all that. So it was always a constant, you need to spend your money wisely. You need to also look at us and put your family first. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do that. Guys, like, I am a fixer of people's lives, guys. You know how that can drain you. And it did drain me emotionally, guys. I got tired. I got mentally exhausted, physically exhausted. And every time I used to do that, he could just do the opposite. He could just do the opposite. I'm actually learning to just let people be, honestly. Because now, actually, this year is, I don't know why, what something happened that just made me realize that today people will remain the way they are. As much as I always advocate for personal growth, and I know that as a human being you shouldn't actually remain the way you are 5 years later, but some people will never change. They will only change their age, or they will change for other people and not for me. Because sometimes you push someone so hard because now you want to make them better, but now in their mind they don't think you deserve a better version of them. I don't know how to explain some things, but now the more I pushed him, the more he continued doing those things. And something funny, when the consequences came, I'm talking about now the drinking. Of course, when you drink a lot, yeah, you are bound to suffer the consequences. And he got an illness because of the drinking. Again, then I was there. You need to take care of yourself. But those were the initial stages of the sickness, because now it hadn't become too much. Now you see what it has costed you. Now you need to take care of yourself. Now you need to stop drinking completely. Oh, now we need to go to the doctor. Now we need to seek a second opinion. Now we need to do this. But now the man is just there. And I am the one who is spending sleepless nights trying to figure out how other people are going to live their lives better, how they are going to better themselves. I'm actually spending sleepless nights because of my my siblings' mistakes, because of this other person's mistakes. And what about Judy's mistakes? What about my own life? I wasn't even thinking about my own life, guys. So, and then when he became better, he continued drinking. And then I was there, like the good mother that I am, shouting at him, why do you keep doing this? Do you know this is going to get worse? Blah, 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 blah. And then now he knew that I had that weakness of just trying to fix other people's lives. And when someone knows that you have a particular weakness, they will use it to your advantage. They will complain that I am too much. But now when they want to use that too much, that weakness on me, they will use it. So now he would be like, even me, I'm depressed. I don't even have money for medicine, blah, blah, blah. And Judy is the mother of all nations. And I give him money for the medicine. And then the cycle continues every time. And when he has the money, he doesn't think about me. He thinks about his other things. And when these things continue going on in your life and you keep on trying, thinking that one day this person or these people will actually see that I am trying to help them, and it never comes, guys. I'm telling you, you will live a life of bitterness. You live a life full of bitterness. Anyway, so people can actually live without me. Yes, they can live without me, guys. My siblings can live without me. This guy can live without me comfortably. Number 2, I am healing from anxiety. So now, guys, I suffer from anxiety, and it goes from mild to severe sometimes, especially when I cannot control a situation. So again, from an early age, is it an early age, or let me just say these stories are basically from the time I left. I completed my degree, my university degree. So now I have always been in control. Let me just say, like I have always been in control, whether it is with my family, that is my my parents and my siblings, or my family right now. That is my children and their dad when we were together. So now, like, I am the one who is forcing things. I am the one who is telling people to do this, telling people to do that, telling people not to do that. And it reached a time where I didn't trust. I didn't trust him. Let me. This is particularly him. Even when let's say he took us out for for lunch, or just, yeah, out. Do you know, it reached a point where even if he goes to the toilet, I feel like he has run away. That is where my trust issues had reached, guys. You know, when someone keeps making promises that they don't keep, or you keep on anticipating something that will never happen. If Risa Tisa's story has taught me something, it is that some people will make you live on promises until you die. And then another thing is this issue of saying, I will do it, and then they don't do it. For example, I will pay school fees, and then now the last minute, and then you have to keep on confirming if indeed they have paid school fees. And then the last minute they tell you that they haven't paid school fees, they don't have money. Guys, by then, me, I like planning my life. Honestly speaking, if God can hear me, God should just give me money. I like planning my life. Even when I was renting, by the my former landlord can tell you that I used to pay rent before first, because then I was working and my salary was assured. Not like right now when doing writing or self-employment, your salary is not it's not constant, it's not assured or something like that. But now I used to pay my rent, even my school, the school fees for my children. I used to pay it before they open. Like, that is how I want my life to be. But now other people are last minute, or they just don't give so much importance to certain things that will really bother me if I don't do them. So that created a lot of anxiety in me, and then and now I just don't trust. And these are, yeah. So this anxiety comes especially when I feel like I cannot control a situation, especially when it is finances, guys. When I feel like my finances are running down, I will be very anxious. I will not be able to sleep. I will be thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Honestly speaking, if it were not for the gym, I don't know, anxiety would have killed me. So that is number two. Number three, I am also healing from the fact that people will always be people. Guys, I have realized that the same person can treat you a different way, and then when they go to another person, they treat you a different way. Women, you can attest to the fact, you know, it happens on social media a lot, when a man leaves another woman, and then the other woman for another woman, and then you'll hear the other woman be like, but so and so is the best father, he's the best husband. You remember Corazon and Maureen? You remember how Corazon tetead Frankie, just Jim it. Hey, women. Until it is your turn, but they just shut up and enjoy. So now, different people can treat different people differently. So he can be with me and just be complacent, just be irresponsible, not caring whether bills have been paid, whether what has been fixed. And then he goes to another woman and he treats her like a princess, always going on vacations, building together, including her name in title deeds and all that. And then, yeah, so that's it. I really want to learn that fact that the way I think I deserve to be treated is not necessarily the way I'll be treated. And that is okay, and there is nothing I can do about it, honestly, guys. There is nothing I can do about it. I can't even continue fighting because I am tired. And then also, when it comes to human beings, people being people will talk. Like for us women, again, African women, you are not married, they will talk. Oh, your clock is ticking. Oh, you should be with a husband. Oh, how come you cannot keep a man? Oh, it means you should check yourself out. Oh, it means I don't know, you are bad. I don't know, you are what. And then you get the man, and then maybe you have a problem with giving birth, and then why are you not giving birth? You should give birth. How come your clock is ticking? When are you going to give birth? And then you give birth, you cannot take them to school. How come you're and then the marriage breaks. It is only, I don't know, a stupid woman who breaks her house with her hands. I don't know, a clever one builds it. Yeah, those things. Where are you going to go with 3 children? What are you going to do? Who is going to marry you? So people will always talk, guys. But now, in the end, just choose what works for you first and foremost, and then just choose what will make you happy. I know happiness is a term that sometimes is vague because we cannot be happy all the time, but at least have some happiness in your life, because there is a time your life can just be gloomy like the night. So when you find that day in, day out, your life is just gloomy, there is nothing that can make you even smile, then you need to rethink, guys. So that is number 3. Number 4, I am healing from being masculine. This is a thing, yeah. So now, guys, like I said, in the I it from the in the first point, I have always been like the one leading. I have always been the one leading. The Bible says, if you have to go with the Bible, they clearly state the work of a man in a marriage or a relationship. They have the 3 P's: provider, protector, priest. So when you find that the man is not doing these things, he is doing other things, he is busy with other things, then as a woman you find yourself picking up these roles. And when you pick them up, guys, it is so hard to go back. And for me, I can say that our relationship started on a bad note, if that is a bad note, because I got employment before him. And for 1 year, I took care of everything. I took care of all the expenses. I don't know why that should be a problem, because at the back of my mind, I was doing it knowing that, honestly, if I didn't do it, then who will do it? And I loved him. And I thought that when the time comes and he gets a job, because, guys, I did not marry someone with no future. So, because yeah, we met in campus, so it means that he was someone with a brain. So now at the back of my mind, I knew that eventually when he gets a job, he's going to come and pick up. Well, come and pick up what he's supposed to do as the man. But guys, that never happened. It never happened. It didn't happen. So now I have been carrying the heavy burden on my back. When the money came, other things were his priority, and yeah, a lot of other things happened. So I have been wearing this masculine energy for far too long. By the way, even right now, a man starts talking to me, and I just feel like, I feel like I want to lead him. I feel like I want to lead him. I don't know how I'm going to unlearn this one, guys. I don't know how I'm going to unlearn this one, so that I can also go and buy those dresses and put on a wig, and do those long nails, and do wear high heels, and just you sit there pretty, waiting to be taken care of, waiting for my bill to be paid, waiting to be taken for vacations, waiting to be. That is if I will ever feel that kind of love, or if I will ever be treated that way. Anyway, that is point number 4. Number 5, not being too hard. Oh, sorry. I'm also learning staying in a situation far too long, longer than necessary. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, I am one person that I know very well. By the way, guys, I have trouble letting go. I have trouble letting go. So that means that I will stay in a situation that I know is leading me nowhere. But I just continue pressing and pressing and pressing until I cannot press anymore. Guys, it is important to know when to leave the stage. Because what happens when you continue being in a situation that you know will not serve you, you know very well it will never change. Again, mentally, physically, emotionally, you will be damaged. You will be tired, guys. By the time you get out of that situation, guys, you'll be tired. And by the way, guess what? Mental tiredness actually shows in the physical, guys. Ask me. Ask me. You just wake up feeling tired because anyway, even sleeping is a problem. So I am learning to let people go when it is time. And this includes a partner, family, even your siblings, guys. You can love them from afar. You don't have to be chatting every other day. You don't have to be sharing everything. Yes. Because sometimes when you are always in each other's lives all the time, it creates, I don't know the right English word, but now someone thinks now they can just, they have a say in everything, or they can just say anything that will hurt you. And then when it is a partner, when you show them that you will always take them back, because that is what I have been doing in my life, they won't change. They know that they can always just come in and come and go, and there is nothing you will do. So they don't even have to work on themselves. And the day that you will let them go completely, they will work on themselves and they will find another person who will be saying, but he is the best father, but he is the best husband. Yeah, so you need to know when to leave, guys. You need to know when to leave. Don't linger in a situation for far too long, because you'll become bitter, like me. Okay, so number 6, holding on to people. I think it's the same point, holding on to people. By there, I hold on to even house girls. Yeah. So now there is this one who, when she was here, she was good at first and she bonded very well with my son, which is a plus, a bonus. By the way, if you are a house girl and you're looking for work, if you can bond well with the children, you can get away with so many things. So she just relaxed at some point and just started creating TikTok videos. I'm one person who really, I'm not so strict. As long as you do your job, you finish it, you can create TikTok videos and do whatever you want. After all, I always want people to grow and even earn an extra income. So I had actually allowed her to start to do a course in hairdressing, because she was good at it. So she was going for those hairdressing classes. She completed. In fact, she could even plait my kids, and I pay her. And then now she started doing TikTok videos. I allowed it. She used my Wi-Fi. Now she started going on live as early as 8 a.m., guys, and as late as late, because you could hear her whispering in the bedroom instead of letting others sleep. And if you don't have enough sleep, there is no way you'll be productive the following day. So now eventually I let her go. But now I don't like when it comes to house girls, I don't reach a point where I'm letting you go, because we are completely on like tumechukiana. So we didn't part on a wrong footing, and that is And so when the time came, now recently when I was looking for a house girl because I thought the work was too much and I also needed time for myself, I actually thought about her and I contacted her. Only that now we didn't agree on the timing and the salary, so I let her go. But later on I was like, Judy, are you serious? Anyway, yeah, so I have a problem letting people go. This also applies to friends, even friends can actually drag you and emotionally drain you. Like someone comes in your life, you are good, you talk, you visit each other, and then they disappear. You try reaching out, they don't talk. And then out of the blues, after 1-2 years, someone reappears and they say, oh, long time, I'm reaching out, blah, 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 blah. And then because you have a soft heart, you allow them back. And then after some time, they also disappear. What is that, guys? What is that, honestly? Yeah, so I'm also learning that, unlearning, or rather, I'm learning to let go of people. Number 7, something that I am healing from is untrusting God. My trust issues with human beings, guys, it has actually trickled down to my trust for God. Guys, by the way, I can tell you for a fact that God is good to me, has been good to me. God loves me. And He has showed this in several ways. But when I am in a fix, during those times that my anxiety is up there, like God has showed me several times that He will always come through. Maybe I will not get the amount of money that I want. Maybe I will not become as rich as I want. But He has always come through for me. Like, guys, I have never hit the wall completely. Whether it is through someone or through finding work or anything, He has always come through for me. But I really want to grow my faith, guys. I want to grow my faith and just trust and relax. When you trust God, it means you can just sit there like this. Of course, you have to work, yes, but just trusting that he sorry, that He will take care of things. That is something that I am not able to do, and I wish I would. Because even when I am working on my this YouTube channel, I am trusting that one day it can grow and even give me an income. But sometimes when I see that it is not growing, no one is subscribing to my channel, very few views, sometimes I feel like just giving up. And there has been a pattern in my life where I start things, like I see the start of things. And by the way, even as much as I feel like giving up sometimes, I'm not one person who quits. Like when I start something, I like pushing it and push until I cannot push it anymore. So I have started several things that just reached somewhere where they couldn't continue. Like I couldn't continue, and then I become frustrated because it is something that I have worked on for more than a year, 2 years, and I don't see any fruits. So sometimes it becomes hard for me to trust that this particular one is going to grow or something is going to change in my life. Yeah. So I am healing from that untrustworthiness. Number 8, and the last one, I am healing from the fact that I'm not perfect. Oh, guys, wanting to do everything right, according to the book. Wanting to do things right, guys. You don't do it, doomed if you don't, doomed if you do. Society dictates that you need to be in a marriage, and then you keep on, you don't want to jump from one man to the next. Because again, I am a firstborn. I cannot let people down, I cannot let people down. I need to be a good example. So I need to stay in marriage with one man. I shouldn't be hopping from one man to the next. But now sometimes it's just not possible. Honestly, sometimes it is not possible, guys. Oh, my head. Guys, do you know, by the way, mental illness, depression, let me just say depression can actually kill you. Depression can kill you. You have seen it, guys. People committing suicide, others just dying because of these diseases. I don't know, pulmonary surgery, I don't know what, artery surgery, what, I don't know. Like these weird diseases that come about from someone being too depressed. I have suffered depression, guys. Just thinking, no, now I know that I am a tough person, but now again I need to make this marriage work. Maybe I am the bad one. Maybe I need to change some things. Oh, maybe I need to be this. Maybe I need to do this. And then every now and again you give this situation a try. It is the same. It is the same, and nothing changes. Guys, I have decided that I have my flaws, other people have their flaws, and if it is not working, I'm not going to blame the other person, I'm not going to blame myself. It is just what it is. Because human beings, by the way, especially when it comes to partners, you are a different person, I'm a different person. We are bound to collide. But now when the colliding becomes too much, like when the sadness becomes too much than the happiness, like you are only happy for 1 day or 2 days and then unhappy for the rest of the month. Like you are only happy for 1 month in a year and then unhappy for 11 other months. Guys, I don't want to die, by the way. I don't want to die. I can't die right now. I have 3 children, okay? Yeah, so I am not perfect. He has his flaws, I have my flaws, but now it is what it is, okay? We cannot just live together, full stop. And then again, I am also not perfect even as a human being, even with friends. Sometimes I also, I have a big mouth. Sometimes I just say things that I shouldn't say. Sometimes I'm not even perfect as a mother. That is something that it is always hard for us parents to accept, but I'm not even a perfect mother. And I have learned to say sorry to my children whenever I feel like I crossed, I went overboard. So I have learned to say sorry. So guys, that's it. At the end of the day, I'm a human being. Someone told me, you are just like any other woman. This was in reference to me accepting this man several times in my life. After the cheating, after the bad treatment, after not doing what he was supposed to do, and just a series of things. She told me that I was just like any other woman, meaning even me, as enlightened, as confident, as tough as I may look, I can just still be cheated on, and I forgive. I can be stuck in a bad situation. And yes, I'm just like any other woman. And here I am. I'm a human being. Anyway, guys, that's it. Those are the things that I'm trying to heal myself from. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm thinking of going for therapy. And by the way, guys, I know that these church therapies, they have a negative negative reviews. But now, honestly speaking, me, what I just want to live my life according to what God says. I want to live my life according to what the Bible says. So I really want to read the Bible. I want someone else to help me understand that I am enough, understand that this is why God created me. This is what God wants for me, and all those things. So I'm thinking of looking for actually we have Sitam where I go to. Sitam Church has those services. I'm thinking of going there, and a bonus, it is free of charge, guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I don't know what you're healing from. Please comment down below and let us just keep the conversation going and natupatiane moyo. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I pray that you can subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and let's meet in the next video.